So here we are, Skoda Superb, which as I said on the radio this morning, very ambitious name. This is Bob Flavin from thenextgear.com.
Howdy.
He does this for a living, reviewing cars, so he's going to be far more professional and insightful than I am. But this is a 2-litre diesel, 150 horsepower, which in layman's terms is a lot. And it's also very frugal, isn't that right?
Yeah, there is. This is like limousine in Skoda terms of things. So, as big as it gets, there isn't a bigger one. You have to go to vans to get any bigger than this car. Huge boot, huge back seat, big up front as well, and really, really comfortable for a long drive.
And it's full of gadgets. All touch screen for your radio, for other media, for your phone, for your sat nav. Yes, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes! Nice bit of power. And this is €36,000 worth with leather, with fancy wheels. What are they, 17-inch wheels?
I think 17 or 18-inch wheels. You get electric tailgate for that. You get all of the leather you see inside. You get that touch screen thing involved. You get all of the.
Why do you need an electric tailgate? Because
showing
for years people would just click it, lift it, close it.
No, but you get your hands dirty doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
Get your hands dirty pressing the damn button.
Pressing things, you don't. There's a thing on the outside, you don't get your hands dirty. Oh, it's perfect. It's the modern way with it. The modern thing. It should be.
Here's the question then. If you have money, why would you buy, let's say, the Audi A6, whatever the top end of the VW range is, because Audi's owned by VW. Why would you buy that when for 36 grand you have one of these with all of the gadgets, with all of the leather, all of the opulence, and all of the space, but just no badge?
It is the badge. It is quite simply the badge. This is basically the size of an
What
Audi
is wrong
A8.
with that?
Nothing. These days, nothing. Like, people still believe that Audi is a bigger badge. There's an Audi.
That's Rory Kelly, our highly paid, very successful news editor. So we could just get some of those circles, put them here. What would be the difference?
And you're really not going to get any difference because it's not built in the same factory, but it's built from the same materials underneath. It's using the same engine, slightly different horsepower, but it's basically the same car. You'd be mad, I think mad, unless there was some particular reason why company car systems use Audi or you just particularly like Audi for whatever reason it is. I can't really. There's not much difference between this and an Audi.
And in terms of space, and I know you can't see the boot at the moment, but there is Albert Fitzgerald's car, a Jaguar, because he's the kind of guy who drives a Jag. And he can afford to. Okay, that has an estate boot, but what would you need to fill the boot in this? Like, you're going to have an awful lot of shopping, an awful lot of golf clubs, an awful lot of kids.
You're talking about a trip to IKEA, and a trip to the local Aldi or Lidl as well, to really try and fill it up. It's as big in here as an estate, just hasn't got quite that same headroom in the boot as an estate would be longer van.
So, are we looking at the car of the year for 2015?
I think so, yeah. It'd be my car of the year, without a doubt. And I know the results are out tomorrow, but it is actually my car of the year, this one. It's the best one I've seen all year. And literally, for a diesel, I get rather excited about driving it. I know that sounds very, it's like it's going to spur, but it's something you look forward to. You don't mind sitting in.
Hang on, you've driven the BMW i8, you've driven the fancy Alpha 4C, that little tiny, super fast.
That was 20 grand more expensive than this one.
20 grand more expensive than this. You've driven the Audi Q7, the big, oversized, small penis compensation vehicle. €100,000 and you'd still rather one of these?
I would, yeah. The only thing that would come near this would be a 7 Series. That's the only thing I could think of that if I was going to swap this for something else, it'd be a 7 Series. And 7 Series starts at €87,000. So it's two of these cars.
So there you have it.